What's up, teammates? Well, we won. Congratulations to the Raiders and the Raider Nation. So, I'm going to do the game rundown. We had a successful game. Everybody did their job. Everybody did just enough to win, and that's what you're supposed to do. Just enough to win. It's not win big, it's just win. So, with that, let's go to the game. All right, so we start off with Brock Bowers on 1st and 10 dropping the pass. I think the team came out with a little bit of jitters because it was game time. It was trying to get it done, and there was a little bit of pressure on them for this game. So, 3-and-out in the first series. I think everybody's just kind of waiting to get it going, a little bit anxious, especially since they came out and held on to the ball so long in the first drive. So, we go off to the second drive, and we started off with a rush by Brock Bowers. What Luke Getsky is trying to do now is figure out any kind of way in the whole wide world to get the ball moving without keeping the ball in Minshew's hand for any extended amount of time and making Minshew have to make zero decisions or very little at that, at least when it comes to the passing game. So, we see that with the Brock Bowers rush, which was successful. We follow that up with Zeus for 1 yard, Zeus for 3 yards, Tucker for 6 yards, which just about makes 10 yards. So, but we get the first down, and that's what we're looking for. Next play, Zeus on 1st and 10. He could have had a decent run here. What he does is he outruns his blockers. He's not reading his blockers. That's the problem with Zeus, and that's what we need to change. That's why we need to go to Matson, in my opinion, because Zeus is not following the blocks that he needs to do, and I think that lineman is doing a decent job. It's just Zeus is not seeing the holes that they're creating. So more about that later in the game. Even with that, Gardner Minshew was able to hit Tucker for a 15-yarder. It was a short, like 7-yard route. Tucker was able to turn around, spin it up, fight through, and get a first down for it. It was great work. We went back to Zeus. He got a nice 8-yard bust on this one. And then McAllister got in there. He got loose for a 6-yard rush. So we're turning, but we can see that we're keeping the ball on the ground. We're turning the ball on the ground. We're finding quick ways to get the ball fast out of Gardner's hands. This is when we started doing a form of kind of like a run play option where if it looked too stacked and like the linebacker was going to come, just pull and run and hit it to whoever was going to be the hot route, whether it be Jacoby, who was tight some of the time, or I think he got Bowers one of those too. So, but what he's doing is minimizing, the time that Gardner Minshew has to hold on to the ball. Luke Getsky, I think, should get more credit the more people watch this game because he's called a great game, considering he's handcuffed by Gardner Minshew, but Gardner Minshew cannot throw the ball more than 10 yards down the field consistently. But we won. And that's why he's not going to lose his job, because he's performing well enough to keep his job. And what he has to do is not turn the ball over, and he did not turn the ball over in this game, and that is why we won. So, off to drive number 3. Start out with Zeus again. 3 yards, Zeus for 5 yards. He's still not really putting up any heavy numbers as far as his rush goes, but he's still trying. Or we're still trying with him. We'll talk more about that. Jacoby for 4. Again, another throw that's under 10 yards, but we're moving it. We get the ball to Tucker for 9 yards. We're moving it downfield. And this is when Alexander Madison gets his rush and breaks one for 24 yards. The reason this one is important is it was the exact same play that they ran earlier that I was talking about where Zeus outran his blockers, except this time Matt didn't outrun his blocker. He stopped, used the blocker to clear off the person that tackled Zeus, and was able to get upfield and wiggle a little bit and turn to a 24-yard run. So I think Alexander Madison needs more playing time. He reads holes better than Zeus. He had 5 carries for 60 yards. Zeus had 17 carries for 50 yards. Yeah, I think, or maybe it was 5 for. No, I think it was 5 for 60. He had a lot of yards on little carries. He should be in there more in the backfield. With that, we keep going, traveling down the field. Tucker for 4, Bowers for 6. We'll get a incomplete pass to Zeus out the backfield. Why the hell is Zeus in on 3rd down? I don't know. When we were at the game, everybody was around me was thinking the same thing. Like, we know it's 3rd and pass. Why is there Zeus? We know he doesn't catch the ball. He's not Alexander Madison, but whatever. He was in there. It was a bad pass. He didn't catch it. It was all right because we got the ball in good field position because of the defense. We were close enough to kick a field goal, and it was good. Next drive 4. We started off with a pass for Jacoby for 15 yards. This was actually a good pass for Minshew. It was on time. Jacoby made the right route. Yeah, it's a quick hit. Perfect work. Rush for McAllister. He got blown up. I don't know if we should ever put McAllister in the backfield again. He's a good dude. He's doing his work on special teams, but when he comes into the game, we never really get any production out of him. But we got Madsen, who should be getting more run anyway. So, next play, Gardner Minshew misses an open receiver on 3rd and 9. Fortunately, he gets a personal foul. He's roughing the passer. So, we get saved there with that on 3rd down. So, we get 15 yards in a brand new clock. With that, we did a rollout with Gardner Minshew. He hit Bryant for a 12-yard out. And that was enough to get us into their whatever, their side of possession, their side of the field. Anyway, we got there, a couple runs, 2 passes, short stuff, and kicked the field goal, which put us up, what was that, 13-7? 13-10? Yeah. So then, come with the next drive, and everything's going smoothly pretty much at this point. We're putting back-to-back scoring drives up, and we're not making mistakes. We're not moving the ball extremely fast down the field, but it is going down the field. We're doing a lot of running, and the running's working for the most part. We're manufacturing runs not just from Zeus, but from Madsen. We did jet sweeps with Brock Bowers. The scoring drive, we did the jet sweep to Tucker. What's this next? No, that was the first touchdown. Was the jet sweep to Tucker, and then the other rush was a jet sweep for a touchdown to Turner. So, and I guess that's actually going to come on the drive 5 that I'm coming up. So I kind of got ahead of myself. But what I'm saying is Luke Getsky found a lot of different ways to get the ball on the outside, turn the corner, get it up the field, without being able to use his quarterback to do the same thing and find a way to get more production out of his running back, because number one running back has not been producing so far. So, drive 5, we start with Minshew overthrowing Jacoby Myers, but you get a penalty in the very next play, so we still move the ball forward. 1st and 10, Jacoby Myers makes a good play for 15 yards. It was a danger ball, but Jacoby made a great play for it. Then we went to Zeus for 1 yard. Myers on an incompletion, but back to the play of Alexander Madison. He gets in his job, following his block. He gets extra yardage. We're able to turn that to DJ Turner on the jet sweep for a touchdown. Following his blocks is what makes Alexander Madison important as a running back and makes him the reason why he should be in there as our running back. Next drive, we went Zeus for 2, Zeus for 7, and Zeus turned it over. Remember that drive? Drive after that, nothing really happened. 8 yards for Bach Bowers, another incompletion. 6-yard pass to Myers, another rush. Then drive 8 comes. We don't really do too much. That's the second to last drive. And we barely gained any yards. And then we stopped them on defense, and the clock ran out. So, we won. Was it pretty? No. Was it enough to win? Yes. Did we score touchdowns? Yes. Did we move the ball? Yes. Are we running the ball better? Yes. Are we able to protect our quarterback by finding a good running game? Yes. And keeping the ball out of his hands. And Luke Gesky drawing up a great offense in order to find a way to use all the weapons we have in the best way possible while being handcuffed by a quarterback who can't throw the ball more than 15 yards down the field. And that is just what the numbers say. He had one pass more than 15 yards down the field and nothing longer than that. So we could be better without Minshew is what I think. But it's not. I'm not trying to bash Minshew, but I was at the game, man, and there's just, and you saw on TV, there's just open passes that he missed, and we'd be handling it more. We'd be more easily handling the game like this. We wouldn't be coming down to the very last play of a sack that we needed so desperately that we got because, Deshaun Watson ended up playing the rest of the game like Deshaun Watson. So, fortunate for that. And we played a good game. And like I said, everybody did just as much as they were supposed to do for us to win. Jacoby Myers got 5 catches. Tucker got 5 catches. He spread the ball around to Brock and some of the other receivers, other tight end, and, manufactured offense. We got the scores. We got touchdowns. We got it. We got 20 points, and we won the game. And no one saw it coming. Everybody was so far into the dumps after the last game that they were starting to write the team off, and our defense is overrated, and our offense will never be able to put it together. It's all Gesky's fault. He can't draw up an offensive plan, and it's our offensive line's fault. And whatever. Everybody was just down in doldrums. So glad to see everybody back happy and praising the Raiders and putting them all the way on top again. I swear, these people. Roller coaster. But anyway, I'm staying here, stay up. We had a great game. And I was happy to be there. It's exciting all the way to the end. So, that's Raiders football, right? It's supposed to be thrilling. So, we traveled well. We performed, and we performed with our top players. That's a big win for us. When we get them back next week, we'll talk more about that next week. But for this week, Gardner did his job. He got some completions, and we won the game. Next week, I'd like to see more Madsen and, see if we can get the ball down the field or see if he can hit those passes that he attempted downfield. And, we'll go from there. But for now, celebrate, have a good time. And remember, you can't win them all, although we won this one, baby. But you can't win them all. And the clouds get dark. And when you're looking for something bright, come to the silver lining. Guru out.